The USA men go 4-2 at the FINA World League Super Final, plus the Kalbus Cup wraps at UC Irvine, all coming up next on a brand new counterattack. Hi everyone, Greg Mescall here. Thanks for joining us on the counterattack. We start things off in Budapest, Hungary, the FINA World League Super Final, where it was a week of highs and lows for Team USA. First, a high. Team USA taking on Croatia, the world champions from a year ago. We pick it up late in the action. Alex Bowen had a monster day. 5 goals in this one. This comes late in the contest. And then with Team USA ahead 11-10 in the final moments, how do they seal the deal? 2 huge field blocks. First, Bowen turns away the attempt, and then Cupido, and that is all. Team USA wins at 11-10. They finish group play undefeated, setting up a match with Japan, and now here's one of those lows. Ben Halleck with a great lob shot here, but in the end, Japan having the answer at every turn. They win at 11-10. Frustration for Team USA. They would fall into the 5th through 8th place bracket. After losing to Croatia in the 5th through 8th place semifinal, they close things out against Kazakhstan, and a strong effort to finish play in Budapest. Max Irving will make it 4-0 here. Johnny Hooper pushes the lead to 8-3, and then Marko Vavic caps the match with this score, 9-3. Team USA would take it. They finish in 7th place. Afterwards, we caught up with Alex Ober.
I really think this team has all the talent in the world. We're most talented at almost every position with Ben, Luka, Bowen, McQuinn, Rolsa. I really think we're just right there. It's the little differences that the big teams do that we haven't done yet, but there's nothing stopping us, and we're all positive and looking forward to the future.
In addition to the action in Budapest, there was also top-level men's club water polo action in Irvine as the 2018 Kalbus Cup came to a close at UCI. Let's get you caught up with all the highlights from the 3rd and 1st place matches. 3rd place game, Golden Bear taking on Long Beach. Early on, Long Beach's Andrew good enough to beat the defense here to get things rolling. 1-0, then teammate Jonathan Wong adds another. It's quickly 2-0 Long Beach. We go mid-second now. Long Beach's Thomas Freeman piling up the saves. He's already got 6. He won't stop this one. Golden Bear's Gianni Taranto finds the back of the net. Golden Bear on the board. They trail 2-1. Then after a Long Beach penalty shot, Golden Bear with the clapback goal from Miles O'Brien Shriddy, and it's within 1 at 3-2 Long Beach. O'Brien Shriddy back at it again in the 3rd. He'll tie the game here early on in the quarter. Then on the next possession, Long Beach goes back to Wong. He beats the defenders, gives his team the lead back 4-3. Golden Bear turns to Jordan Hoover. Right place, right time for the rebound. Gets another tally on the board. We're all even at 4. Long Beach's last attempt from Max Cusator on the dish from Austin Stevenson. Golden Bear comes back to win this one. They take 3rd, 6-5. Afterwards, one of the heroes, O'Brien Shriddy, on the win.
There's a couple opportunities available given to me by my teammates, and I tried to do what I could. We came out hard and wanted to get it.
Next up, the title bout. Olympic Club taking on Alumni. Olympic Club has been rolling in 2018. National League champs, Fisher Cup champs, looking to add another title to their mantle place. But early on, Alumni with the lead. Jeremy Davey finds himself ahead of the defense. That's all net. 1-0, but moments later, O Club back at it. Colin Mulcahy evens the score on the pass from Paul Reynolds, all tied at 1. Alumni's Ben Stevenson cashes in. Olympic Club goes to Brian Dudley. End of the 1st quarter, all even at 3. Olympic Club took off in the 2nd period. They reeled off 8 consecutive goals. Jackson Kimball, Marin Baller, and Thomas Carroll. Paul Reynolds scored 3 goals in the period. Mulcahy tacked on 2. A 3-3 game. Olympic Club ahead now 11-3. Alumni rattled. They try and battle back. Ben Stevenson with a hat trick cuts it to 11-4. Then we go 3rd quarter. Lance Morrison on the redirect from Connor Cleary. Alumni trying to chip away here 11-5. Olympic Club not having it. Dudley and Mulcahy keep the scoring going. 14-5 now. We move ahead, 5:04 left in the match. This one all but done. Keller Maloney seals the deal here with the 17th goal of the day for the Olympic Club. Alumni would add one more from Morrison, but the damage was done. Olympic Club add another title. They're the Kalbus Cup champs. They win at 17-6. Post-game, Colin Mulcahy on the excellence of Olympic Club in 2018.
We have a lot of great players, a lot of great guys, and we try to play the game the right way, and I hope that brings good results, and I think we did that throughout the season. In this tournament especially, we had a lot of new guys. We incorporated them into our system, and it was a great time. Came out with a win, and now we get to go home and enjoy the trophy.
More water polo on the way. This weekend, we'll head to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the University of Michigan for the Great Lakes Classic, going June 29th through July 1st. Divisions for 18, 16, and 14U boys and girls. More information available at usawaterpolo.org. Best of luck to all the teams competing in the Great Lakes Classic this weekend. Major college news last week as the Indiana Hoosiers announced they are joining the MPSF. So one of the top women's water polo programs in the CWPA, they are heading west, and unlike other teams that have joined the MPSF on the men's side, the Hoosiers will play a full conference schedule. They will eventually host the MPSF tournament several years from now. More information available at iuhoosiers.com. And some sad news to close with this week. You can help support the Bigelow family of Colorado. You may have heard the tragic news from last week. Vaughn Bigelow, an athlete with the Rocky Mountain Neptunes Water Polo Club, lost his life in a shooting in Colorado. Injuries were suffered by his family in the shooting as well. You can lend your support via their GoFundMe. Check that out. Whatever you can do to help the Bigelow family is appreciated. Our thoughts are with them during this difficult time. And now we close out the show as we do every week with our social media send-off, the best of water polo on the internet. And we start first with the road to Junior Olympics. People are getting hyped for the world's largest water polo tournament. Up to Washington and Puget Sound, they have punched their ticket to JOs via the PSP Pirates Twitter account. To Texas and beyond, actually, the Pegasus water polo team in Romania, training with some international talent, getting ready for the summer's biggest competition. Admiral Water Polo, according to the Maya Guzman Twitter account, they're fired up for JOs. We go Midwest, NWC Water Polo. They have a good couple of weeks coming up. Some big water polo, a baseball game, all part of the summer season. Jungle Cat, Missouri, ready for JOs, and so many more. We're looking forward to the biggest water polo tournament coming next month. And now we head back to Hungary, the introductions for the FINA World Lake Super Final. Who wouldn't love to come out to this setup for a water polo game? Your name on the video board, get to walk out over the bulkhead, introduce yourself to all the fans. Great stuff in Budapest. Five-time Olympian Tony Azevedo, he was in Michigan, and for Harrison Watt, a chance to meet a hero. Great stuff there from Harrison's Twitter account. And last but not least, I was in Hillsborough, North Carolina this past weekend, checking in on the Carolina Water Polo Club, helping to grow the sport in the Tar Heel State. And that's the best of what we saw this week on the social media send-off. Thanks so much for your submissions. Don't forget to use the hashtag counterattack. Tag us at USAWP. That's all for this week's show. Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget, when you're on the counterattack, look weak side.